You know, thinking back on it, guys, back when I was up at Morningside College getting my college degrees, or when I was working late nights down at one of my jobs, all I could think about doing was coming home and grinding out good old Black Ops 2 League play. Hey, what is up, guys? This is Bo, or Carl Hunga 712. And today this is basically an old video here that I had recorded in theater, but it's still a really good one, and I think you guys will really like it. But you know, with all the new Call of Duties that have been coming out recently, and of course, as you guys all know, they're all pretty futuristic and pretty crazy, the movement system and stuff. And I decided, what the hell, you know, I'd hop on YouTube and look up some of the old classic Black Ops 2 competitive tournaments, you know, with Optic when they had all their classic guys, Nadeshot and Scump, and Big T and all those guys, and of course probably the best team ever. But you know, when you've got four gigantic egos, that's not going to work with Freako Impact and all those fun teams to watch back then. And like I said, I jumped on YouTube when I was on break today at work, in between studying and stuff, and decided to watch some of those old clips, and you know, watching those old clips really made me reminisce, really brought me back to, you know, back to Black Ops 2 League play, which was, you know, basically that's where my competitive career started, was Black Ops 2 League play, and it was unbelievable. It was just a lot of fun knowing that you could hop on Black Ops 2 League play anytime you wanted to, and you could go play basically what the pros are playing and play against really high quality players and work your way up to Masters Division, which unfortunately I never got into, because by the time I finally, you know, when I first started playing Call of Duty, of course, was when Black Ops 2 was at the end, and I didn't start playing League play until maybe halfway through Ghost. And I just remember watching the pros and going back and watching some of the old streams and stuff, and I can't put into words how much fun I had with competitive Call of Duty. You know, during Black Ops 2, and even during Ghost. I loved competitive Call of Duty on Ghost. Now, I understand a lot of people didn't care for the competitive side on Ghost as much. Most people love search. I'd say Ghost might have had the best search and destroy mode of any Call of Duty out there. Of course, a lot of people didn't like Domination. I loved Domination, and a lot of people didn't care for Blitz, and I actually enjoyed Blitz. It was kind of an interesting take on Capture the Flag. You know, it was basically one flag CTF. If you guys never played Blitz, there's two portals on each side of the map, so think of it as Capture the Flag. Basically, there's the enemy's flag and your flag, and basically your goal is to run to the enemy base and go through the portal. So it'd be almost like one flag CTF, where the flag spawns in the middle of the map, and you've got to pull it to the enemy base instead of taking it back to your own base. So that's basically what Blitz was. So it was kind of an interesting game mode. But again, going back and playing Black Ops 2 and watching those old streams, I just, you know, it really made me reminisce, and that's why I wanted to make this video today, because it really brought me back to basically what got me to love Call of Duty like I do, was Black Ops 2 League play. Now, there were some issues with League play, of course, and in competitive and stuff. Of course, you always had the issue of people DDoSing. Typically, when you always knew when you were going up against somebody who was DDoSing when they'd go on like a 15-win streak in League play and they were in the Masters Division. Now, I understand, you know, when you get into Masters Division, you're pretty damn good at the game. You really are. Like I said, I didn't quite get to Masters. I was in Platinum. I think if League play was still going, I'd do a throwback to like a Road to Masters, and I'm pretty sure I'd get into Masters, because I really grinded out Black Ops 2 League play. I really did, and I was pretty damn good at the game. Like I said, I'm not somebody who brags or anything of the sort, but and you'll see here in this gameplay here, I end up dropping, I think I ended up dropping like 34 or 35 on these guys. These guys were all top 50 master ranks. And you'll see old Quinny Poo Poo Bye Bye. He ends up struggling for us. I think this was during Advanced Warfare's time is when I recorded this, when Junior and I were playing Black Ops 2 all the time, and the Quinn was pretty used to the movement system and everything on Advanced Warfare, so he strughed coming back to this game. He only drops a couple of kills, so give Quinn a pass if you see him in any streams or anything. He's a really good player, but of course he was used to AW at the time. And this game here actually required skill. You didn't get to just run into the hard point repeatedly over and over and over again. Now, you know, okay, you died 40 times. Well, that doesn't matter, because you can maneuver the map in, you know, 4 seconds. In these older Call of Duties, they were strategic. You had to really work the map. You had to understand the spawn system. you had to realize that your life actually meant something in these old Call of Duties, and you couldn't just die and immediately respawn and get from one side of the map to the other in 4.5 seconds. And that's what I liked about these old games. These were like chess matches, and again, going back to what what really made me fall in love with Call of Duty, like I said, doing this stuff here, and I love Capture the Flag. Capture the Flag was one of my favorite game modes. It's always been one of my favorite games. I shouldn't say it was always. Actually, in the beginning, but in time, I learned to really love the mode. Basically, the way I describe CTF, if you guys have never played it, or if you never got a chance to play the classic Capture the Flag mode in the older Call of Duties, it's almost like a chess match, because when you die, of course, as you can see in the gameplay here, whenever I died, there's a spawn delay. I don't die. Excuse me. I don't die and immediately spawn up. Basically, I got to wait. What is it, 3 or 4 seconds? I think something like that. So you have to be very strategic, and you have to realize, if I end up dying here, I may cost our team a flag capture. The enemy team may be able to share base, or if I'm trying to protect the flag carrier, and instead of utilizing cover and stuff, if I go out and die, I kind of screw my team. And like I said, again, it's what I loved about Call of Duty. This is what brought me to Call of Duty, and it really saw that again in Call of Duty, and that really does worry me. It really worries me, because I don't want to get to that point where I no longer enjoy the game. And what's worried me is it's almost gotten to that point lately with the new futuristic games. Now, I will say I think Black Ops 3 is actually a very good game, and like I said, once the game gets towards the end, it'll probably be during the summertime. I'll do a year in review on Black Ops 2 and just kind of talk about what was good about the game, what was bad about the game, what I enjoyed about the game, and
friendly Hellstorm missile.
Like I said, once I get to that point, of course, I'll touch base with you guys more on that. But I do think it's a good game. But like I said, when I go back and I play these old Call of Duties, it just these were the best. This was, I think, when Call of Duty was at its best. Now, unfortunately, of course, I didn't get to play, the classic COD 4s and MW2s when they were brand new. So basically, when I go back and play them now, I mean, they're broken, they're hacked. You really can't play the game anymore, and it's really sad when you go back and you can't play those old games. But that's why I'm really hoping that with these next Call of Duties that come out, I'm really hoping that they can somehow bring us older guys back into the series and make us really want to grind the game out. Because to be honest with you, now with Black Ops 3, I'm at the point now where I really just don't enjoy playing the game like I did. When I played the beta, I thought the beta was fantastic, and I think after the beta, I think the game progressively got worse. I think the matches became laggier. There was more issues with hit detection. Always messing with the guns. I think that sometimes screws up the weapons. It seems like more and more. And that's why I really hope that the different subdivisions, Treyarch and Sledgehammer and Infinity Ward, I hope that one of these days soon, before it's too late, they realize, hey, guys, let's get back to what everybody enjoyed so much about this game. Let's get back to the roots. The roots of the game that made it so fun. Not these high-tech games that they basically rely on. They rely on the fancy movements and stuff like that. It's no longer, you and your gun and your skill. It's more, hey, I play claw, I've got a scuff, so I can jump 45 times in the air, spin, and shoot you at the same time with perfect accuracy. Back in these old games, yes, having a scuff and being able to maneuver the maps and stuff, that did help, but it more came down to, were you an accurate shot? Could you hit your shots? Did you know where people were going to spawn at? That was more important in the older games, and I think that increased the skill gap, whereas I think in today's games the skill gap is actually decreased. And that's why lately I've noticed I've been playing a lot more Halo and Rainbow Six and games like that, where it's more about your skill than just simply, simply things like, okay, I've got a jetpack, or I can run on a wall, and I know these little glitch spots where I can secretly maneuver around the map, which, I mean, it does take skill, but not like these old Call of Duties here. It's, again, with the movements being too fast and too chaotic and stuff, I missed that. But that's what I wanted to talk to you guys today about, or kind of share with you guys, is basically what kind of brought me into Call of Duty and what makes me love the game like I do. And like I said, I'd like to hear what you guys have to say. What makes you love Call of Duty? What makes you come back to it over and over again? Like I said, League play and Black Ops 2 is just phenomenal. Like I said, it did have some issues. It was not perfect, but like I said, I think this game combines skill and fun. And that's one thing I want to see the companies get back to, and hopefully they will. But like I said, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'd like to hear from you guys, what makes you love the game, what makes you keep coming back to the game. And like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Like I said, I thought it was pretty excellent AR gameplay. If you guys want me to upload some tips and tricks on how to be a better AR player, because that's what my natural role has always been, is to play with an AR. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you next video, and bow out.